Hello, welcome to our deep dive into the bone-chilling legend that haunts numerous cities. Deep in the heart of the American Midwest, among the foreboding forests and desolate forgotten roads, a tale has persisted. A tale so chilling it has been passed down through generations. A tale that continues to send shivers down the spines of those who dare to listen. This eerie tale is predominantly shared in Michigan, Ohio, and Connecticut, each state having its own unique version of the story. But they all share one common element: grotesquely deformed individuals lurking in the shadows of forests and abandoned places. They are known as the Melon Heads, their origins shrouded in mystery, their existence debated in whispers. In Michigan, the story tells of a deranged doctor who ran an asylum for the criminally insane. As the story goes, the doctor performed heinous experiments on his patients, causing their heads to swell and their minds to fracture. Eventually, the patients turned on their tormentor, overthrew the asylum, and vanished into the surrounding forest, becoming the Melon Heads. Michiganders also tell the story of the Felt Mansion located in Holland, Michigan. It was built by Dorfeld as a summer home for his wife Agnes, completed in 1928. The Felt Mansion became the St. Augustine Catholic Seminary Preparatory School in 1949. The way the tale goes is there was a family that produced a lineage of mishap and offspring youngsters with exceptionally large heads. According to this distinct account, these children were sent away to the historic junction of mental institution where a horrifying lunatic conducted warped trials on them. He filled their brains with peculiar substances and subjected them to torment for his own perverse enjoyment. As rumors started to circulate that the institution was on the brink of closure, the children devised a scheme to finally put an end to their mistreatment. On a stormy evening, they turned on the crazed researcher, breaking free from the facility with his lifeless body, and took refuge in the forest. By this stage, they had abandoned their human characteristics, and they consumed the doctor's flesh, scattering his remains around a desolate manor hidden deep in the woodland. In Ohio, the Melon Heads are said to be descendants of a local family who had suffered from hydrocephalus, a condition causing an accumulation of cerebral spinal fluid in the brain, leading to an enlarged cranium. Ostracized and ashamed, they retreated into the woods, hiding from the prying eyes of society. Legend has it, a concealed spot deep in the forest was swiftly set up, and the Melon Heads were all transported there under the veil of the night. The Melon Heads, generally docile due to their needs being adequately met, every now and then would show signs of yearning for interaction with the world beyond. Occasionally, under the safety of nightfall, a melon head or perhaps two would manage to sneak out of their small community, stealthily traversing the forest towards inhabited areas. More often than not, a fleeting sight of the unfamiliar external world would be sufficient to scare a melonhead, sending them scurrying back to the comfort of their secluded settlement, believed to be situated somewhere within the forest near Wisner Road in Kirkland, Ohio. Connecticut's version, perhaps the most gruesome, tells of a rendition of the folklore. An institution for the dangerously mentally ill was situated in Fairfield County and met its tragic end in the autumn of 1960 when a fire erupted, killing all of its employees and a majority of the patients. 10 to 20 patients were unaccounted for, and the myth suggests they survived and fled into the nearby forest. As per the legend, the unique appearance of the so-called melon heads is due to them turning to cannibalism for survival during the region's severe winters and participating in interbreeding, leading to the development of hydrocephalus. Some narrations of this tale replace the asylum or prison with commercial establishments or camping sites, and the patients or inmates with employees, staff members, or camp attendees. The specific details may differ in each story, including the original hometown of these individuals and where they eventually settle. In a different adaptation of the story, the so-called melon heads are said to be the offspring of a family from the colonial times in Shelton, Trumbull, who faced allegations of witchcraft. This caused them to seek refuge in the forest. This tale, much like the first one, suggests that their distinct appearance is due to inbreeding. It's also reported that the melon heads have a predatory nature, targeting humans who stray into their domain. However, the specific details of the tale, such as the family's original town and their eventual location, may vary according to different accounts. Whatever the origin, the stories share a chilling narrative. These beings, these melon heads, have been spotted on lonely roads and the dimly lit corners of the woods, watching, waiting. Are these stories true? Are they figments of our collective imagination conjured to explain the unexplainable? Or do the melon heads truly exist, lurking in the darkness, a living reminder of humanity's cruel past? Over the years, there have been numerous sightings and encounters, each more terrifying than the last. Those who have come face to face with the melon heads report feelings of overwhelming dread, as if their very presence is an omen of darkness. Some claim the stories are nothing more than urban legends concocted to keep children away from dangerous areas or to instill fear in trespassers. Others, however, believe that the melon heads are more than just a myth, that their existence is a testament to the darker side of human nature, and that they continue to dwell in the shadows, a horrifying reminder of the consequences of our actions. As we conclude our journey into the spine-chilling legend of the melon heads, we leave you with this final thought. Whether you believe these stories to be true or simply the creation of an overactive imagination, one thing is certain. The melon heads have captured the attention and fear of generations. Let their tales serve as a reminder to tread carefully when exploring the hidden corners of our world, for sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones born from the depths of human cruelty. And as you turn off this video and find yourself alone in the darkness, remember to keep an eye out for any shadows that may be lurking just beyond the edge of your vision. For who knows, perhaps the melon heads are watching, waiting for their next unsuspecting visitor. Thank you for joining us on this eerie adventure into the legend of the melon heads. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more spine-tingling stories and legends. Until next time, stay curious.